musical.
Someone who can, so I suggest you do it.
Hi, Alison. I hope your day was productive.
Let's not talk about business, Benjamin. I'm sure you wouldn't want me to talk about how your startup company is going. Do you know what you want?
What I want?
Is anyone working here? You, come here. Take our order. We've been waiting.
I'm sorry about that, ma'am. What would you like?
I'll have the cherry with lamb ragout and a bottle of Bordeaux. And for you, Benjamin? Well, go on. Spit it out.
I want you, Alison. I've always wanted you.
Cancel that word, are we?
I'm alone and cold with no one around. I look for Alison, but she's nowhere to be found. The only thing that I hear is the sound of my own tears. I loved her for years and then she just chose to hurt poor Ben. Alison exists to torture men and prey on their fears. Years of my life just wasted away. Now I don't know what to say. Oh, Alison, please come back to me. You were heartless, cruel, and evil, it was plain to see. I beg you in the name of the heavens above. Who am I kidding? I'll never find love.
A minute. Ben, what are you doing in bed? It's 3 in the afternoon. Okay, look. I know you loved Alison a lot, but it's been 6 months since she's dumped you. I mean, look at yourself. You haven't shaved, you reek of Mountain Dew, and you have cheese dust in your beard. That's gross, man. That's really gross.
Gee, Asher, you really know how to cheer a guy up.
Bedlocked for weeks. I haven't said a thing. It's obvious you need some assistance. I, as your friend, vouch to help you out, so you no longer loathe your existence. Alison's not who you were meant to be with, even if she was a catch. But there's no reason why a guy as cute as you should have trouble finding the perfect match. What you need is Miss Perfect. She's a girl just for you. Her name is Miss Perfect. Not the least bit taboo. She's real and she's out there and she's not just in your head. And all you need to do to find her is get out of bed.
The perfect girl doesn't even exist. They're all heart-devouring harpies.
You doubt my process while I'm telling she exists. What you need to do to find her is you come up with a list. You can find the perfect princess and make her into your queen. You put her in the savage, she'll pop up on the screen. BrokenHearts.com. You won't be single for long. Now tell me, Ben, what your heart desires, and I'll find you the girl your life requires. Now close your eyes, Ben, and tell me, Miss Perfect, what is she like?
Well, she's pretty.
Okay.
And smart.
Yeah?
And she doesn't like modern art. She likes going to movies and discussing them after. She can transform a room from stoic to laughter. She's respectful and doesn't try to change the way I am. She's loyal and honest and respects me as a man.
Ben, wait. You only have 500 characters.
All right. You good?
Yeah.
I come home from work and she's standing there with a smile on her face and a shimmer in her hair. She kisses me softly and takes my coat. I'm stressed from the day, but she keeps me afloat.
Her name is
Miss Perfect.
She's out there waiting for you. Her name is
Miss Perfect, and she'll always be true.
So go out there and get her. She's just outside that door. You can almost hear the music, the romantic underscore. You got this, Ben. Go get her. Go find your future wife.
I can't wait to meet her and start my life. All right, let's see. No. Ooh, Charlene.
My name's Charlene. I'm a dream and a queen, the most beautiful girl that you have ever seen. I like yoga and face masks and honeydew. There may be rumors about me, but they're all untrue. I have 10,000 followers on each platform, and if you leak my location, paparazzi will swarm. If you want a date to remember, go on and swipe right, and we'll see if you can cut it and feed my appetite. Yum.
All right, dating Charlene, call it up. Hopefully she won't break my heart again. Wow, dark sunglasses in a dimly lit restaurant. That's not super intimidating or anything.
Would you guys like to hear the specials? No, that won't be necessary. We already know what the most special thing in this restaurant is, and she just walked in. 20 seconds. I see you swipe right. I mean, obviously, but now looking at you, do you see what I see? Only a shoe out is a dare from my sisters. I'm only here because you look tall in your pictures. You're probably smart, but that's just not enough. I need a man who's sensitive and also tough. Being honest, your future's looking a little rough. It's nothing personal. I'm looking for the hot stuff. If you want to be with me, then you gotta be 6 foot, flawless, and have fun. I don't mess around with losers doing nothing all day, and if you aren't to my standards, then I'll say no way. Hey? Wow, that was pretentious, even in comparison to your last girlfriend.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that was you.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't mention it.
The waitress for the worst night of my life.
Yeah, that's me. I pretty much work every shift, so I've seen a lot of dates. Good and bad. Don't worry, I won't even rank that one in my top 10.
Yeah, you know, in my mind, you're the one who served the chopped up remains of my heart to a vicious harpy who continued to maul the shredded remains of every last bit of dignity I had left after years and years of emotional dependency.
Wow. That's a lot of baggage.
What's your name?
Jade.
Where's Asher?
Asher! I'm colorblind, so the Asher, go get the blue tie. Doesn't really help.
Well, it's the only solid color tie I have. You know, my dad thinks that striped ties are what's wrong with America these days. Can't risk being just another degenerate he can complain about to my grandma next Thanksgiving. He says that men who wear pattern ties are trying to make up for a lack of leadership by wearing something bold. And he also thinks that a man's presence when he walks into a room is the only thing he needs to command respect. And that respect should be rewarded with a managerial position at the Aldi. But no, because I wore this striped tie to my interview, I didn't get the job. Didn't matter to you that I'm actually really great at bagging groceries. Got a promotion after only 3 months. Employee of the month, runner-up, twice in a row. No, all that matters to you is Harry and his wife and his law firm and his 3 angelic children.
Ben, do you go to therapy?
I used to.
You still got that number?
I'll take a look for it.
Double date this time?
No, those are my parents.
Oh. If you need my attention, just catch my eye and I'll leave a ride on the stove.
You know, be careful. I might just take you up on that. Dad! Mom? It's been a while?
3 months is more than a while.
Where's Alison?
Well, you know, about that. Had a little, disagreement.
So go apologize.
You see, I don't think that'll work.
There's nothing that a guy can't do that can't be fixed with a good enough gesture.
That's not true. Look, maybe there's a way you guys can compromise. What was the disagreement about?
Whether or not she wanted to marry me?
Oh dear, what did she say?
That.
Oh, Bubby, I am so sorry. She wasn't right for you. Any woman would be lucky to marry you.
Don't coddle him. Alison was too, how do I say this plainly? Good for you.
Harold, stop that.
I don't mean it in a rude way.
There is literally no other way for that to mean.
Now I may seem old-fashioned, but Alison, while I loved her like my own daughter, was a very overbearing woman. Her life controlled yours, and now what you need is a girl who will serve you and your needs.
What can I start you guys?
A stable foundation we can all grow and develop in?
We'll skip the appetizers. They'll have the steak and potatoes, me too, and she'll have the salad.
No, actually, I'll have the oyster soup.
Okay, 2 steaks and oyster soup coming up.
Mom, Dad, can you just tell me what's going on? Why are things so tense?
Well, we were going to give you some good news, but now that you and Alison are no longer together, we may need to rediscuss some things with your brother.
What does Harry have to do with this? Can you just tell me what's going on?
Your brother wanted to do something nice for you and Alison by buying the 2 of you tickets for a Caribbean cruise. But now that the 2 of you aren't together, I guess he's wasted his hard-earned cash.
Just give the tickets back to him. He and Lily can go on the cruise.
And who's gonna babysit their kids? You? You can barely keep your sheep pet alive.
That was 13 years ago. Come on, hey ho.
Don't raise your voice with me, kid. Your brother tried to do something nice for you, and you ruined it. I'm gonna call him up and see if he can get his money back.
I'm sorry, Ben. Things have been tense. Your father isn't mad at you.
When was he not mad at me? Before this, dropping out of college. Before that, the Aldi job. And before that, the stupid chia pet. I can never win with him.
It's a shock that you and Alison aren't together anymore. For me too. You used to call me at the end of the week, every week, telling me every insignificant detail.
Look, Mom, I'm sorry. I've been meaning to call you. You know, it's been hard these past couple months.
That's when it's most important to talk. And you don't have to talk to me. You're a grown man. You don't need to tell your mother everything. You should call her every once in a while so she knows you're still alive. But that's besides the point. Your father wants what's best for you, and I do too. Even though we may not always say it, we love you.
Love you too, Mom.
Benjamin!
Yes?
Hi, I'm Juliet. I saw you sitting here,
wow, what a coincidence. Have a seat.
I don't believe in coincidences.
So, what do you believe in?
Fate.
Everything happens for a reason. Nothing is coincidence or chance. It wasn't accidental that the two of us matched, and that's why I pursued you for romance. We're in the same city and the same restaurant for seemingly impromptu dates. But once you dig a little bit below the surface, you can tell that this is clearly fate. The computer algorithm for the site that we were on, what I spoke to where we are right now. Which means the guys that wrote the program or the company that owns it want us both together somehow.
But the program is explicitly supposed to bring together local singles who like each other's accounts. And you came to this restaurant to randomly find me. I don't understand what you're talking about.
Man, can't you see that this is a part of something greater? All the evidence is there, clean as day, and it shows a vast conspiracy. Now let me do you a favor and show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. There's fluoride in the water and chemtrails in the air. Real lambs at the slaughter. See, they don't even care. There are man-made blizzards that are caused by drones. All the Congress men blizzards and the senators are close. And if we don't act quickly, that will be the next to go. They'll kill us like the aliens in New Mexico.
I always knew people in New Mexico acted like they were from a different planet.
Ben, this is serious.
Come on, that's ridiculous. What could they have possibly even done with an alien corpse?
Well, they transported in a secret to a military base where they cut the body open and made a mask out of its face. The mask contained a secret code that can be used as greetings when the neural turner data were Illuminati meetings.
And what exactly is in the Illuminati?
The Kardashians and Kanye, Beyonce and Jay-Z, Donald Trump, all the partners too, with separate and Elon Musk included in their crew. These people are plotting to destroy the planet. The apocalypse awaits. And if you and I don't act quickly, we cannot escape this fate. Was I saying something?
Yeah.
As I was saying so when I saw you were less than 2 miles away, I figured I could probably find you a surprise! You were here because I got lucky at 6th restaurant I looked at because I mean you're here. It must mean the universe is trying to tell us something.
The universe? Or, the Russian spies?
You know the Russian spies!
Shh! Don't say it so loud. You never know who's got a wire. In fact, after we're done with this conversation, I don't think we can ever see each other ever again.
Wait, are you telling me that you're a spy?
If I tell you that, I would not be a good spy, would I?
Oh my God! I have so many questions! Right, I know you can't answer them, but I have this one in my head. It's just been there. Do you think you could answer this just for me?
But now, we can never see each other again.
I mean, if the universe has kept us apart, I'll always have you in my heart.
Goodbye, Juliet.
Goodbye, comrade.
So I saw Mom and Dad leave. Was that your sister?
Sorry about that. No, that wasn't my sister.
Oh, another online
Is there judgment in the voice of the undergrad waitress? Sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
No, it's all right. You're not wrong.
So you are an undergrad?
Yeah, communications and media arts.
Huh, this sounds pretty, vague.
Well, it's very millennial. So, what about you?
Well, you know, I went to a school.
Not anymore?
It was not for me.
So no college degree. How do you pay for all these fancy dates then?
Oh, by working hard.
I don't see you bussing any tables.
Well, you know, the tables I bus are all virtual. I'm a hacker.
So you really are a government spy.
Well, yes and no. What I do is I hack into companies' websites to test their cyber defense.
You know, that's pretty cool.
Not as cool as busting tables.
Well, I have to get...
Back to work. Right. And I have no chance of ever finding Miss Perfect.
Well, you won't find her in my bedroom.
Asher, come on. I just need some redirection.
Yes. Let me redirect you to the door.
Please, I just want some advice.
About?
My family life, my love life, my life.
The early bird doesn't fall far from the tree.
Look, you're not even making any sense. I have a real problem here. All the girls this app has set me up with have turned out to be crazy. What if the perfect girl isn't out there?
Beauty is in the eye of the tiger.
Behold her!
Wait, what? Is she here?
No, that's what I'm saying. What if I'm not going to find her? What if I do find her? What will I even do? What do I say?
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Oh, Asher, will you just look at me for a second?
You'll know it's her when you look into her eyes.
What do I see?
The important thing is what she'll see in yours. Will she see a man who will cherish her, support her, and love her? Or will she see a man who will forget about her completely?
You know, Asher, you get some great advice. How come you're not in a long-term relationship?
Those who can't do, teach a man to fish.
Hey, I got a match. Oh, she's pretty hot. Her name is Deborah. You seen a Deborah?
She doesn't work on Saturdays, but...
She works here?
Well,
I mean, that's kind
works is a very loose term.
Oh. So, like, what does she do the whole time?
You'll see.
Sorry, ma'am. Round table.
Deborah, my pleasure.
Well, that was unexpected.
I'm not what you expected, but that's okay. Cause I like to do anything in my own way. I live that dream, so Deborah's the star. And I know you can't let anyone change who you are. So I'll just dream in every night I feel. You know that you're free to find somebody new. I'm never gonna change. I couldn't quite try my force of personality will always survive. I love myself, I hope you know what I mean. How can I not when Deborah's the queen? Hit it, ladies! Bye, Ben.
I just don't get it. I keep on going out on all these dates, putting myself out there, trying to meet with people, but it just won't work. Maybe it's just me. You know, maybe I don't get someone's worth.
Hey, no, I disagree.
It feels like the universe is just conspiring against me to have every girl I meet remind me of Alison.
Well, did you love Alison?
I thought I did. Kind of a strange thing to say when you think about how we were together for 6 whole years. I guess I just let her do whatever she wanted. Told myself I was okay with it.
Well, then maybe you're only matching with girls that remind you of Alison because you're so used to having her around.
You know what's kind of funny?
What?
You remind me of Alison.
Is that a good thing?
Well, you remind me of how she was when we first met. Before she became the CEO of her own company and word took over her life. She had this cute little laugh that she would do when we were watching TV or something. And it was just so genuine, you know? Like you could tell it was the laugh that she did whenever she was alone. But eventually she grew out of it. Kind of like she grew out of the relationship.
You're coming with me.
Excuse me?
I don't think it's you that's the problem. I think it's this restaurant. It's probably built on some ancient burial site that has some bad juju in it that's been ruining all your dates. So, we're changing things up. Come on.
I know everyone loves it, but I can only see it for its flaws, you know?
What do you mean, Claus? That movie is amazing.
Look, if you had the Infinity Gauntlet, and your goal was to solve overpopulation and misuse of resources, and you can do absolutely anything, why wouldn't you just use the gauntlet to make more resources? He didn't have to kill half of the population.
I think you're just reading into it too much.
But I just couldn't ignore it. Like, everyone's saying, don't kill everybody, and, you know, with good reason, but he's just so set in this mindset that he's not willing to change.
Maybe you're just being too picky.
Maybe I have a higher palate for my superhero movies.
Oh, really? Then what's your favorite superhero movie?
The Dark Knight.
Oh, nice way to play it safe.
What do you mean? That is a genuinely amazing movie.
I have a theory about you.
I'm interested. Give me the thesis.
I think you're scared to have an opinion. Every answer with you is the safe one. It's like you're scared that if you say the wrong thing, you'll lose everything.
Well, with good reason. I look back at my life and all my problems start with me saying the wrong thing. I really am my own worst enemy.
I think you should say something.
Say what?
Anything. Just say the first bold thing that comes to your head.
I think athletes are paid too much in this country. You know, like I understand it's all about views and the market and all that, but I just wish that we as a society could focus our priorities on something more important, like climate change.
No. Yes. But no. That isn't a bold or a random thought. That's something that you've already thought about. I want you to just say the first thing that comes to your head. Just take a second and then say it.
What is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Like, I really can't find any problems with you. I think you're perfect.
Oh, trust me, I have problems.
Well, you better warn me now.
Well, when I was 6, I kicked a girl on the playground and was labeled an anger management kid.
She deserved it.
In high school, I ran away with a boy for 3 days.
Oh, come on, it was just a phase.
And I know this one's a deal breaker. I snore. Loudly.
I think you're my dream girl. Sorry, that was a lot.
Would you propose to me?
What?
If you knew 100% that I was your dream girl, would you propose to me? Right now, on the spot.
If I knew, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that you were perfect to me, I would get down on one knee and give you my hand and ask you to spend the rest of your life with me.
But alas, nothing in life is 100%, Ben.
I think somewhere out there is my 100% perfect match.
I get that you're a tech geek and you live in a world of numbers and percentages and math. But I work in the service industry. I know how people are, and that just isn't realistic.
You don't think, out of 7 billion people in the world, Not one of them is perfect for me.
Well, when you take that 7 billion and divide it into people who are single and straight and live near you and are in your age range, kind of slims your chances of finding her.
But, you know, I don't want a relationship to turn into some kind of loveless agreement. I want it to be something that makes both parties better people.
I think love is a choice. You choose to love someone, to wake up every day and say, this is the person that I choose to be loyal to support and love every moment for the rest of my life.
You make it sound so easy.
That's the thing. People overcomplicate love by giving it too much power. That the power of love will solve all their issues. When they do this, they just ensure that nothing will get done. And they blame love for not solving their problems. It's up to you and to her to understand your differences and to choose to love each other anyways. You're spending too much time trying to find someone who's compatible with your standards, when in reality, you just need to find a girl you like. And love her.
And what should I do if I think I found her?
Kiss
I guess Deborah's the one?
Dear God, no. Deborah was not the one. But I think I know who was. I just went out with Jane, the waitress from the restaurant. It was so great. We walked and we talked for hours and then we kissed.
Whoa, wait. You went on a date with Jane the waitress?
Yeah, it was honestly like the best date I've ever been on. For the first time, I wasn't just trying to rush her home before 10. Like, everything was so genuine and natural. It was amazing.
Ben, are you seriously telling me that Jane the waitress is your dream girl? That's ridiculous.
What do you mean? I really like her.
Have you forgotten of all the things that you want in your perfect match? Dude, she's the exact opposite of what you need. You need an established woman who's already on top.
No, stop that!
Okay, you may think she's perfect for you now, but trust me, that's just how she makes guys fall for her. She'll make you feel on top of the world, and then she'll kamikaze the entire relationship and leave you in ruins. Just like what Alison did to you.
Jane is nothing like Alison.
She's everything like Alison.
How would you even know? You don't even go to Leonard's restaurant.
I don't go there because my ex works there.
No way. No. Jane is your ex?
High school sweethearts. We were gonna be together forever. We almost ran away with each other. But it forever ended first semester when she cheated on me with half of the volleyball team.
I'm sorry. I just can't believe you, Asher. She's a good person.
She's a vixen and a snake, and she deserves whatever dead-end street bum she gets. And if you want to you, go ahead. You have my blessing. But don't expect me to dig you out of that hole.
Hi. Yeah, I had a great time too. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Hi. You ready to go?
Actually, I don't think this is gonna work out.
Ben? What do you mean?
Did you date a guy named Asher in high school?
Seems like you already know the answer to that one.
Did you cheat on him?
And what if I said no? Would we go on this date and everything would be fine? I mean, clearly you've heard someone else's side of the story, so what if I denied it? If I denied it all, would you believe me?
Well, maybe I don't want to be with someone who's been with half a volleyball team. I just think I have the right to know what I'm getting into.
And what exactly do you think you're getting into, Ben? We went on one date. Yeah, we kissed, but I don't understand why you think it's okay to come at me for something that happened years ago. Did you research me? Ask around for my story to see if I was another crazy girl on that stupid dating website? You're actually unbelievable.
Hey, you're the one who wanted me to start having opinions.
Don't touch me!
Look, I'm sorry. Someone just told me about it, and I wanted to see if it was true or not.
It's true. He went away for college and I stayed more local. We grew apart, so I moved on. I just didn't tell him about it. But I was 18. 18-year-olds do stupid things. What's your opinion of me now?
Look, I just wanted to see if you fit.
Fit what?
The criteria.
What criteria?
I made a list of everything that I need for my perfect match.
You're still trying to find a perfect match? Well, guess what then? No one is perfect. If you want a perfect girl that's going to do everything you ask, go buy a Barbie doll. No! I don't want to hear it. You're unbelievable. Goodbye, Ben.
That was not the way to do it. I'm pretty sure I blew it. Leave it to me to mess up something good. Asher and his lists ended all my hopes of bliss when it didn't go the way that it should. I thought I deserved someone perfect. Was that too much to ask? When the test that I make is impossible, surely no one will pass. Love is hard to understand when nothing goes the way you planned. Requirements set me up for a fall. Now I don't know who to call. Hello?
Hi, sweetie. How are things going?
Not too good, Mom.
Is it that search for a new girl? Don't worry. I'm sure you'll find her soon enough.
Well, that's the thing. I think I found her.
So why the sadness?
Well, somebody told me something. I just wanted to check if it was true, but it doesn't really matter now. I think I pissed her off to the point where she never wants to see me again.
Well, if it's one thing I've learned from being married to a man for the last 30 years, is that men can really piss a woman off. Sometimes your father makes me so upset with his comments and outbursts, it's embarrassing going into public with him. I swear, it's like he's...
Look, Mom, I know. I did live with him too.
Yes. I'm just saying that even though your father can be a sloppy, rude pig, I love him anyway. And even though he may think it's chivalrous to make my decisions for me and be rude to others in my defense, I remind myself that if I love him, that part of that love is acknowledging that there are bad parts of him. And that's okay, because there are bad parts of me too. It's all a question of what you decide you deserve to live with.
So you love him, but not every part of him?
That's the opposite of what I'm saying. I'm saying to truly love someone, you must learn to love every part of them. Otherwise, you'll just resent each other like your brother and his wife.
Wait, what?
That's what I was calling to tell you. They're separating. Stop that. Be sad for your brother. Listen, I'm just saying, when you love someone so much you can even love the bad parts, you start to become a better person.
How do those two things have any correlation?
When you become a better person for them, maybe they'll change for you too.
Huh. Well, that makes sense, I guess. I mean, we only went on one date, so I wouldn't say we're in the deeply in love stage of our relationship, but... Mom, I have an idea. Thank you so much, but I gotta go.
Okay, sweetie, have fun.
I met him, he was not for me. Maybe he's not right for you. You can't have it all.
But Dad, I don't even want it all. I just want someone who's patient and caring and who actually understands.
What would you do if Ben walked in here with a dozen roses and asked for forgiveness?
I thought he goes to himself.
You don't think him coming here with roses doesn't mean he cares?
I think it sounds like you had to get a girl back and clicked on the first link.
You don't think him picking out a suit then driving across town for some roses, then driving back here doesn't mean he cares, at least a little bit.
Well, put it like that. I guess he cares a little.
Will you at least let me give you my spiel before you tell me to go screw myself?
Go screw yourself.
Ouch.
You deserved it.
Look, please, it's a really great speech. I practiced the whole way here.
Fine.
I want to be a better person, and I think I can. I just need someone who's patient, someone who really understands, someone who...
Wait. How can you practice on the way here if you just heard me say it?
You know, I might have been improvising.